You're experiencing life through the eyes of social media. Everything must be filmed. It has to be content or it never happened. Your road trip with your family, your hangouts with friends, if it wasn't filmed or posted, it never happened. If it wasn't filmed or posted on Instagram, it never happened. It means nothing. It never happened. No one saw it, so it never happened. You weren't able to show off your vacation with your family. You weren't able to show off the concert you went to. You weren't able to show that party you went to. So it never happened. When it isn't filmed, it doesn't matter. That's what social media makes you think. If it isn't documented, if it isn't filmed, if it isn't put up on social media, it never happened. It doesn't matter. Your most cherished memories are clouded by the fact that you had to film it. You're not able to fully experience the situation because you have to film it. Because if it wasn't documented, it never happened. If it wasn't documented, there's no way to go back to it. There's no way to go back to it. You think that everything has to be filmed. It's really hard. That's a downside of social media. Everything has to be filmed. You have to put everything on Instagram or it never happened. That's what it's made you think. That ties in to how so much of our confidence and our self-esteem comes from validation on social media nowadays. Your social status is determined by how many followers you have. If you don't have enough likes on a post, you don't think you're worthy. You think you didn't make a good post. You just think bad things about yourself depending on the fucking numbers on the screen. It's stupid. But people's self-esteem nowadays are very irregular because you let algorithms determine whether you love yourself or not. You're letting a stupid computer decide whether you like yourself or not. You only get like 60 likes on your post, but that's just because it showed it to the wrong people, or that day it didn't show it to that many people. It's like not a big deal, but you make it a big deal. You let it determine your self-worth. Self-esteem comes from truly working and truly being who you are, and comes from things that people don't see. So when you let self-esteem come from just likes on social media, just all these superficial things, it's not good for you. You're experiencing life through the eyes of social media. Everything seen on social media is regarded as real. You disregard the filter icon on that TikTok you see. You think everything is real. There's shit posts. There's misinformation spreading all over the place. You don't know what's real or not. Everything you see determines your views. It's skewing your reality, skewing your personality, skewing what you think how the world works without you even realizing. You keep getting fed into the same basket over and over again, into what your views are previously, that you never see the opposite side, so your views are reinforced, when that's not how it should work. You should see the other side. You should interact with people. You shouldn't be fed into the same box. That's how people become radical, is through social media. Your grandma, who only thinks one side of the story is true, who sees AI videos and thinks they're real, your grandma's radicalized because of that. It's because of social media. You shouldn't be one who determines their views, determines what they think through social media. It's determining your life. It's determining things that you think. It's determining your views, and that's not good. With social media, reality is skewed. You see successful people on your For You page left and right. You see beautiful people at every scroll. You lower your self-worth because you're seeing the 1% of the 1%. You're seeing the successes of the most successful people. You see that random 19-year-old who makes $100,000 a month doing whatever knows what, selling their course. But you don't see what's under the surface. You just see this thing and you think you're behind. It makes you think that everybody is like this, when there are thousands and thousands of people just like you who are seeing these things and think they're not worthy because they're getting fed the cream of the crop. You're getting fed the most successful people. You're not going out in the world and really seeing other people and seeing how people are who they are and how everyone's forming their own path, and not everyone has it figured out like those few people you see on social media. The people on social media who you see posting these things, these beautiful people, these successful people, are the ones who are confident enough to post. If everybody posted and you saw everybody's thing, it wouldn't skew your reality as much, because you'd see all different types of people. But because people who are born beautiful or are born confident are the ones who are able to post, or they're the ones who have the confidence to post, or what you see, your reality is skewed. And most of the time that stuff's fake. There's a filter on that person, or that person just rented out the penthouse for one day and they're showing you that video even though it's not even real. It's not even real. It's a reality that you're getting shown. It's misinformation. More and more misinformation. Misinformation is spread and ideas are formed. Identity is shaped by what we see online. Your views are formed purely off of what you see online. Agendas are distributed that you aren't even necessarily searching for, but you end up getting it pushed onto you, and now that's what you think. You know you're getting fed this information, you know you're getting influenced, but you can't escape because it's social media, because it's so addicting. You chase that next scroll. You're seeing exactly what you want to see, so those ideas that you have in the first place are getting reinforced and reinforced and reinforced until you are radicalized, until you can't see the other side, until these things happen, and now you wonder why the world is so separated. It's because of social media too. That's a huge effect on it. Communication nowadays is basically more common through text and through call than through face-to-face conversation. Instead of talking to people in real life, you opt for texting, you opt for calling. Emotion doesn't exist when you're texting. You can't tell what the other person's really thinking. You can't see body language, so you're not having a real conversation. You're just reading the other person's, like, you're just reading their quote. You're not even reading their body language. You're not reading them. So you aren't able to tell what they're really thinking. Conversations aren't real through text. They're not real through call because you don't see them. You don't see the other person. It's not what you think it is. It's not real communication. It's a fabrication of what real communication should look like. You don't really know someone by texting them. You never really get to know someone by texting or calling them. All hangouts are planned over text. All dates are planned over text. People opt for hitting up people on Instagram, a potential partner, rather than just talking to them in real life and gaining that confidence. They hide behind the screen. More and more time is being spent on social media of our free time. More and more of our free time is being spent on social media than all other things. More time is spent on social media than ever before, excluding work, school, eating, sleep, bathing, and driving. About 90% of our free time is spent on social media. It doesn't seem too bad to you because your screen time is only 4 hours, but you're not accounting for the fact that your free time in a day is only around 5 hours. That's why you constantly feel like you're tired. That's why you constantly feel like you're behind, is because you're spending all your free time, all that time where you could get extra stuff done, all that time where you could be chasing your goals. You're spending it on social media watching other people. Your time is not that tight. You're just spending your time on the wrong things. You're not that busy. You're just spending your time on the wrong things. You let hours fly by when you're just holding a glowing box in your hand and it's feeding you the wrong things. Like I said before, dating is seen through the eye of social media, and social media is just the new status symbol. If someone doesn't have enough followers, you don't see them as popular, don't see them as respectable, but maybe they just got social media, maybe they don't care about social media. So it's just stupid to see social media as something that matters, something that like determines a person. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. I mean, people are so much more lustful nowadays. It's so promoted on social media. Human connection becomes more and more shallow because it's about hookups, or because it's about just showing your body, or it's about all these other things. It's just human connection has become so shallow because of this. Social media has just promoted this mindless human interaction. Social media is inescapable. You can't text that person. You can't talk to that person. You can't learn how to do something. You can't see what's happening in the world. You can't see the news without social media. You need it. You need it in order to be connected with other people. It's so intertwined into our society that you almost have to go off the grid and go all in if you're going to escape social media. This is why I think instead of trying to cut it out completely, you should build habits that limit it, build habits that stop you from being on social media so much that stop you from depending on it so much. So, is it possible to escape social media? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to escape social media, but I do think it is possible to limit it. I do think it is possible to build habits that stop you from spending so much time on social media. I do think it is possible. Some methods are: make friends that are less social media oriented. Make friends that you see not playing video games as much, that you see doing things in nature, that you see are really grounded and really connected outside of social media. And they will be those people who draw you out of social media, who draw you away from social media. They are good, like, I guess you could say, role models for creating an environment for yourself that is less social media oriented. Spend more time in nature. Spend more time in nature. You can avoid social media. You can become more grounded. You can become more connected. It relieves your stress just by spending less time on social media, spending more time in nature. It makes you really connected with your primal self, I guess you could say, because you aren't on the screen. You aren't looking at this glowing box that makes your head spin. You're out in nature. You're becoming relaxed. It's a form of meditation. If there's ever an opportunity for you to do a task that you need to do it on paper, to do it without the form or without the use of social media, do it. Try and cut it out as much as you can in your life. Of course, there's going to be those things that you have to use social media or you have to use your phone for, but just cut out the things that you can avoid social media with, that you can avoid your phone with, and that will be a step in the right direction. In social situations, with your family, especially with friends, remove your phone, put it away, even leave it home at times. Just try and become the most present person in the room when you're in social situations. It will really affect your social skills, and it will really affect what other people think of you, because you're really attentive. Because so many people are addicted to their phones nowadays. You're special. You're able to really remain present in a social situation instead of just being on your phone every 5 minutes, or whenever it goes silent, you get on your phone. You're able to be present. So to be able to limit social media or your phone in your life, just remove social media or remove your phone from social situations. Use social media as a tool. Use it to set dates. Don't chat too much, but just don't waste your time on social media. Don't waste your free time. Don't be a creator, not a consumer. Don't maybe make videos, maybe do what I'm doing, be a YouTuber, do whatever you're doing. But just don't scroll mindlessly, endlessly, and just fill your mind up with junk. Don't do that. It's bad for you. So, just my final thoughts. Social media is a tool. Social media is great. It's just been used in the wrong ways. It's been used as an addiction. It's become an addiction. And the wrong things are promoted on there. The wrong things are put on social media. The wrong things are put on your phone. When you can use it as such a great tool, you can use social media. You can use your phone as a way to make connections with people, as a way to make money. You can do all these things. Just try to limit it as a distraction. Limit it as a thing that is a negative on your life, a thing that takes up too much of your time. So, just try to limit your social media. Try to limit your social media. Try to use it for the right ways, and watch how your life improves. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.